6 to 7 years Rohingya are not be released from Malaysia jail, Thailand and Indonesia. Assalamualaikum. With deep respect and humanity, we Rohingya community appeal to the honorable governments of Malaysia, Thailand and Indonesia, as well as the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, UNHCR, to urgently release Rohingya men, women, and children who are being held in detention centers and jails 6 to 7 years. The Rohingya people are one of the most persecuted communities in the world. For decades, they have faced systematic discrimination, statelessness, ethnic cleansing, and genocides in Myanmar. Since the violent military crackdown for decades, more than 1 million Rohingya have fled to neighboring countries in search of safety, while countless others remain displaced and in desperate need of protection. Unfortunately, instead of finding protection and dignity, many Rohingya who reached Malaysia, Thailand, and Indonesia by sea or land were placed in detention centers and prisons. These innocent people, survivors of unimaginable pain, are now suffering again, locked away without freedom or hope. Among them are women, children, and elderly people who are especially valuable. Sadly, in a state of freedom, thousands of Rohingya are still locked up in detention centers. Some have already spent 6 to 7 years behind bars. They live in overcrowded, unhealthy, and hopeless conditions. Children are growing up in detention without education or a normal life. Families are separate. The elderly and the sick are suffering without proper care. We humbly remind the honorable governments and UNHCR of the following truths. The Rohingya are not criminals, they are victims of persecution, forced to flee our homeland because of genocides and violence. Their only crime is seeking safety. International law protects refugees. The 1951 Refugee Convention, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and other humanitarian principles affirm that no human being should be punished for seeking asylum or protection. Detention only increases their suffering. Behind bars, refugees face depression, illness, fear, and hopelessness. Children lose their right to education, and families are torn apart. We therefore humbly request the immediate release of all Rohingya from detention centers and jails in Malaysia, Thailand, and Indonesia. The provision of humanitarian support, including food, healthcare, education, and shelter for Rohingya refugees. A stronger cooperation with UNHCR and international organizations to find durable humanity and just solution for the Rohingya people. Recognizing that the Rohingya are not a burden but human beings who deserve dignity, freedom, and the chance to build their lives. The Rohingya community looks up to the governments of Malaysia, Thailand, and Indonesia as a nation with a rich tradition of compassion, humanity, and Islamic values of justice. We also trust that UNHCR, as the global protector of refugees, will act with agency urgency with safeguard our rights. We appeal to your conscience and your sense of justice. We appeal to your humanity and compassion. And we appeal to your leadership, asking you to stand with the oppressed and give freedom to those who are suffering behind bars. The world is watching, and history will remember those who choose to protect the prostitute. We pray that you will hear the cry of the Rohingya and act with mercy, kindness, and justice.